I'm Mike with Rock Prodigy. In this video, we're going to go over the minor scale and how it fits over the whole neck of the guitar with just a couple simple concepts. The first half will relate it to a song, and in the second half we'll open it up and just give you some ideas you can improvise with. Let's get to it. So in those two riffs, we are applying the minor scale in two different patterns. The natural minor scale is whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole, like this. And so we're just taking it and putting it across strings in two different ways. The nice thing about the first way is it's only on 3 strings and 2 of them are symmetrical. They're using your index, ring, and pinky. And you just have 2 notes left over. The other way is starting with your pinky. And it's also symmetrical, whereas it starts and ends with 1 note on the string, and then the middle 2 have 3 notes, both using your index, middle, and pinky. Let's check out another riff using these 2 scales. So as you can see there, we played the 2 scale shapes and we moved them up an octave. Moving them up an octave is pretty easy. You just play the scale and it ends on the octave. That final note is the same as the first note. So if you start on that note, you can play the scale up an octave using exactly the same shape. The only thing to watch out for is between the B and the G strings, they're tuned off by 1 fret. So you have to compensate by moving up a fret. So instead of going down the same fret, and we would be there, we're going to shift and finish there. And then same with the other shape. We're going to have to shift halfway through. So we start with our pinky, shift. So we still have that symmetrical thing with our index, middle, and pinky, but we're just shifting in the middle of it. So let's check out the next part of the song with that. So now we're up here. And we'll play a similar melody with the other shape. And then the other shape. And so the end there, we took this same shape, same notes even, but just played them on the next set of strings. Alright, so now let's open it up and talk about some ways you can improvise with it, and just some licks and whatnot. So we can take these 2 scale, shapes and fill the whole neck up with them. All you gotta do is start on the root for each string. So the E string has A at the 5th fret. So I'm covered there, and then I can go up to A on the A string, which is open and 12. And then next would be A on the D string. And so you're covering the whole neck of the guitar. Let's play the outro of the song, which does that. So one of the great things about playing music is just making it up as you go and improvising. This song is a great example for it, and since we're working on the minor scale, let's talk about some licks and some ideas you can do to improvise. That first scale shape, that one, we can drop the last two notes and just play it in octaves. And jump up, you know, and turn on some distortion. And then we got a nice quick run. Another thing you can do is you can play the two notes below it. They're a whole step down. And you can jump those in octaves. Then you can add it to the other shape and do it in octaves again. Which brings me back to where we started. So we're kind of filling in the neck. Then you can go up from this and play this one. But you can also do it on the same string. So then I went into the other thing you can do is you can bend a whole step, because there's that whole step in between from up at this shape. And just by playing, starting at different positions of the neck, you're filling it all in.